Hey guys, it's Babypowder, and it is Sunday, which means we are back to our mailbox cleanout for our 200 run series, and this is week 6. And again, this is where we show how much gold we made for the week after we added another one of our dungeons to our sales. Again, we're only adding one each week, no matter how far ahead we get. If you've been following on stream, which you can, there's a link down below to my Twitch, and you can actually join in on these runs that we're doing, and we can do lax, whichever you like. But we only add one each week, no matter how far ahead we got. And if you've been following along, you'll see that we are now in Manitoons, which means if you look here on our sheet, we've actually already, of course, Iron Docks is the one we added this week. Theron is going to be next week. We've already completed that. We've already completed BRD, and we are now working on Manitoons, which should be pretty fast. BRD actually took a little while to do, and that's why I kind of switched it between BRD and RFK, because RFK was actually supposed to be the one right before Manitoons, and it probably would have given us more, gear to actually put on the auction house. But actually, BRD was quite surprising too. It wasn't too bad. But yeah, it definitely took a lot longer. You're talking like an hour and a half for every 10 runs, compared to our, 30, 40, 1 hour long 10 runs. But still, definitely happy to be ahead, just in case something happens and I fall behind. We can still keep pushing these each week, because I want one dungeon hitting our sales every single week, and can't wait to go ahead and get through this so we can go ahead and start adding our Theron keep loot to ourselves and go ahead and see if we actually sold anything from Iron Docks this week. Real quick, guys, too, just want to mention I have been told about this site called gaminghero.io. If you get a chance, maybe go there and check it out. Check out some of the guides. There is a membership that you can join and get access to some premium guides and some other perks. And if you do decide to do that, if you use the code POTATO or use my link down below, you can get a discount for towards that membership if you are interested. But anyway, guys, back to our sales. Let's go ahead and review what we got so far. From last week, and just kind of review what we did sell, how much we've made before we get into this week. So last week we made a total of 185,981 gold after adding BFD. And just remember, this is not how much gold that dungeon gave us. It was after we added that dungeon, and we actually had, or having sales from previous runs. They don't sell right away. It'd be nice if that was the case, but that's not the case. So again, this is just after we've ran this many runs, 200 runs, per dungeon, and we added this one on. It'll be the same thing after we complete today. And then as far as our realms go, although they are working together, they are trading between each other. If one doesn't have something, the other one does. If they have duplicates, that is, anyway, not just leaving one without the trade to the other. But our realms, though, we are still keeping track of it. Proudmoore's made the most for us so far, 326,000 compared to 280,000 with Thrall. But you do see last week Thrall actually made a little bit more than Proudmoore for us there. So far we have made a total of 607,118 gold. So that's 5 weeks, because we haven't done 6 weeks yet. So we'll see how much we can increase that by today. Majority of our gold has came from transmog. Of course, this is dungeon runs, so we're not going to really have too much as far as materials in value, but we do add it in because it is still a little bit of gold there. We actually may have a little bit of material sales this week, because that auction house module part that we were getting from doing our Iron Docks runs, I actually put that onto my materials bank. It's not necessarily materials, because it doesn't actually go to the materials, auction house where it's realm wide, but I look at those items more of a material than a transmog item, because it's, used for, constructing the auction house. So that's why I did that. But anyway, most of our material sales there are from that very first week where we did Dire Mall East, and we did that on purpose to give our bank alts a little bit of gold in case they were struggling to sell transmog, because it costs a little bit of gold to post each item, so we needed that. But anyway, that has not been the case. We've actually, as you can see, we've sold stuff every single week. It was kind of low our second week, and really, if you take out the amount we actually made with materials, it was kind of low the first week too. But you see, it's kind of been over 100,000 after that, so it has not been bad. So hopefully we can keep that trend going. Hopefully, you see it's been going up pretty much every single week after the third week here. So hopefully we'll see it increase here too. But with all that being said, let's go ahead and jump into our first bank alt and see exactly what we made. Go ahead and add it to our sheet here. All right, so here we are. I am on the right bank tune this time. I am on the low value transmog tune because I actually went through all my tunes right before recording just to make sure there shouldn't be anything in the mailbox. So first up is our low value bank tune for our alliance side here, and we've got some sales. Not bad starting out for low value transmog too. 46,458 gold. Really not bad. Let's see, we've got 13 cells. Let's see if we got anything. We've got some low stuff. We did actually sell one of the incised weapons, kind of low, only 949 gold. It's probably like about 1,000, almost 1,000 before the auction house cut. So that is actually an item from Iron Dock, so it's good to see something selling from there. Grizzly Jerkin sold that for 16,000, better than those low amounts on Thrall we were seeing them for. Another incised gun, so Iron Dock's items selling pretty quickly, although would have liked to have gotten a little bit more, than just right at 1,000, but we'll take it. One of the deviant scale patterns for the cloak, only 379 gold, but still something from the Welling Caverns farm there. Let's see, Black Stripe bracers. I'm not sure where that came from. 422 gold. Buccaneers vest. Now I know that came from when we did BFD because that came out of a chest when we did BFD. 6,000 gold. Actually, pretty good price considering what I saw them sell in the past for on Proudmoore. 6,000 gold though. Vine Wrap bow. Again, another item from Iron Dock. So that stuff is selling pretty fast. 1,400. Shardback shield. That's from Iron Docks as well. Almost 5,000 gold. This cape here, I'm not sure. Maybe Welling Caverns, maybe BFD. 6,000 gold. Sounds like one of those items. The Zangara cloak. Again, that is actually that Zangara. I know it because of those inflated rings. I know that is a item from Iron Docks. So 7,600 for that one. And then just some low stuff here, but not bad starting out. 46,458 gold gives us a good start there. Let's see here, 46,458. All right, we'll go ahead and clean that out, and starting off pretty well. And keep on switching the keyboard here. And let's go ahead and jump to our high value cells. Hopefully we got some stuff here too. I see stuff in the mailbox, so that should be good. So, like I said, I've already cleared out expireds and everything. So let's go ahead and open it up here. And we do, oh my goodness. We do 161,421 gold. 8 items sold. So let's go ahead and take a look. Schematic Annihilator Hologogs. So that's from back at our Sunwell runs right there. 33,000 gold, not bad. Spike chain shoulders. So the spike chain stuff that did come from what was it, BFD. Only about 4,000 gold, but I think this as long as it's not the leggings, the shoulders were kind of lower, so that's okay. Of course, it's high value, so it still had to be valued over 20,000, but it may have just been over 20,000. So anyway, 4,000 gold. You can't expect to get the actual value out of stuff of what they are. So if you get close, it's really nice. Sometimes you do get above, but it's not too often. Barbaric loincloth, 14,000 gold. So selling the loincloths, that's from Welling Caverns. Mystic's wrap, pretty sure that's from BFD, 14,000 gold. I think that is one of those items that can drop in both, maybe. Outrunner's legs, I know we got those from BFD because we had a ton of them. 23,000 gold, although we sold some for like 30,000 last week. Still not a bad amount. Fireman leggings sold again. It's been a constant thing. At least we did sell this pair for a little bit above what we've been selling them for. They were kind of in the low 30 range, and now it's at least almost 42,000 there for those. Barbaric loincloth, another one of the loincloths. Barbaric loincloth, a little less this time, 13,000 gold. And then the Aboriginal loincloth for a little over 17,000 gold. So 3 different loincloths. Finally seeing those moves. So not bad, not bad. 161,000. That's awesome. Awesome. I'm hoping that'd be really nice if Thrall had a week like that. With the high value stuff. I mean, that already puts us over 200,000 gold for the week. And that's just one realm. 207,000 gold so far. We're at, so that's pretty awesome. That's pretty awesome. All right, let's go ahead and clean that out, and then we'll jump over to our materials bank alt, see if maybe we sold some of those auction module items. I'm not sure what else. I mean, well, we had the sumptuous fur and those Rylic eggs or whatever you call them. Yep, we got some sales. 7,000 gold. Some, I mean, it's going to be higher than some of ours. So you see we still have some of the auction house items right here. 6,000 gold for the auction control module. We sold one. The eggs here, 81 gold for 200 of them. Actually has some rough stones from from one of the other ones, probably getting from chest or something like that. And what happened was they were probably posting too low for me to even post them, and then eventually I was just able to post them, and they sold. Same thing with like the balsa linen cloths that came from one of the other farms, most likely. But just the eggs and the module and the sumptuous fur are from actual iron docks. So we sold our sumptuous fur to 802 gold, 791. You see, we actually sold the eggs a couple different times here. Only 3 here, and then 40 here for 37 gold. And yeah, looks like they might have been selling for more here than here, since we got 37 for only 40, and 202 only brought us 81. But still, they sold. All good. Something we're not too stressed on as far as how much we're making from. Just trying to add to our total here a little bit, get more than the vendor gives us at least. All right. Right, so not bad. Now we are already at 214,000 gold. Go ahead and clean that out and get hopped on over to Thrall. And like I said, hopefully Thrall, I mean, that'd be awesome. Going from like 100,000, almost 200,000 week to 400,000. That'd be insane if we actually had sales like that over here too. So first off, we'll start off with our low value transmog 2. See what they've got here for us. And we got some sales, so good. Not quite as high as the Proudmoore low value sales, 21,879 gold, but hey, we got some sales. It's not just like 1 or 2 or what some of these little ones. We've got some little ones here. Let's see. We sold one of the gold thorn tea recipes, 1,800 gold. Not bad. See, nice to see those are back up on this realm, because it kind of went down a little bit there for a second. That is a guaranteed dropout of RFD. So nice to see that go. Stonebreaker shield. So again, one of the Iron Docks items sold over here too. And a really nice price for this one, almost 13,000 gold. Unbreakable band. Now these rings, I made this whole other group for them. I even named it Inflate It, just because of these inflated rings and things, and I was just trying to get rid of them and maybe bring the value down on them, because that value's over inflated, is too high. Things are never going to sell. Those things are never going to sell at those price points. So I put them at like a max posting price of like 1,000 gold, just to try to get rid of them and get those prices knocked down. I know some of you might think that's too low, but again, it's a ring. Really, people are not really looking for those. You can't transmog it. So I'm just trying to move them and get more than what the vendor's going to give me, and they did. So it's fine with me. It's out of our inventory. We got more, so I'm okay with that. But that's one of these items, the Band of Zorano. So we got 190 gold. Same thing with the Fire Crystal Chain here, 190. Copeland's Clarity, I don't know. That may be one of them. maybe that green neck piece or something, 190 gold. But anyway, then we sold the grizzly jerk. Again, they sell really cheap over here, but they sell for a nice price on Proudmoore, which is kind of odd. I would think it'd be like the opposite, only 941 gold. Feral harness, 4,700 gold. Another grizzly jerkin, 941. Yeah, so not bad. If we will sold these two grizzly jerkins for the same amount we're selling for on Proudmoore, this would be about 60,000. So anyway, we'll still go ahead and add it in as to our total here. 21,879. Very nice. All right, go ahead and clean that out. And let's get switched over to our high value transmog. Hopefully we'll have some big sales like we had on Proudmoore. Although either way, I'm excited. You know, we're up already. We're already over what we made last week, and now we'll get to add our Wrath stuff to our sales and hopefully get some sales from that. And really, it's nice that we have had stuff from Iron Docks already selling this week. Nope, not as high, but still not bad. 64,571 gold. That's respectable. And let's see, we sold the big boy from Welling Caverns, the ceremonial leather loincloth, 42,000 gold. Definitely nice there. And then right above it, aboriginal loincloth sold for 11,000. That actually used to be the lowest valued one. Now I've switched over to high value because it just broke over 20,000 for value. And the barbaric is actually the lowest one now. The green tower, 5,000 gold. I believe we got that from BFD. I'm pretty sure it came from BFD. It's one of those epic items, one of the lower valued epic items, but yeah. Aboriginal loincloth, this one sold really cheap. It's kind of sad to see it drop down to 2,300 from 11. We still got, you know, some though. I mean, let's see, we got one right there. Those are ceremonial. Still nice to see we got some more of the big boys here. Spike chain shoulders, 2,900. So again, we sold those both on Alliance and here, right? It was about the same. I think over at the Alliance it was maybe like 3 or right around 4, but are on the Proudmoore realm. But still not bad. Very nice seeing that ceremonial leather loincloth go for basically its value, right? Yeah, 48, almost its value. That's really nice. But anyway, 64,000. 571. Let's go ahead and add it to our sheet here. All right. Clean that out. All right, guys. Now we're getting to our very last bank tune to see what our total will be. Materials. Now, granted, this is not going, you know, definitely it's not going to make sure that Thrall gets us to where we were with Proudmoore because it's not going to be that high. But hopefully we'll have something similar to Proudmoore. They had over 7,000. So let's see. Oh, and we actually did have more. Sorry, I do have the expired modules here. We still have 2 more, but 19,930 gold. So we did better with the auction control modules selling those. So that's why we have a little bit more here. Sumptuous Fur we sold 823, about the same amount as the Alliance. Only 98,000 for the Rylock Ace. They all sold at the same time, so it looks like yeah, I think Proudmoore made a little bit more on these because of that one sell they had before where they were maybe selling a little bit higher, and it looks like Thrall sold them around the same time they dropped down. But still, the auction control modules, we actually sold one for 9,500, and then the other one's right around 5,000. So so yeah, that's what really pushed us up here. But we're even now. We've got 2 on each one. 19,930 gold. Let's go ahead and put that up here. And then we can clean this out and pull our sheet back up. See exactly where we are. Clean that out. Now we can finally add our you know, our stuff from Wrath from Draktharian Keep to ourselves. So excited about that. All right, so we got our sheet back here. Let's go ahead and take a look. So transmog this week, we made 294,329 gold, almost 300,000. Very nice. Definitely a lot more than we've made previously. You you know, even materials we made a little bit more than we've recently made, mostly because of those auction house modules. 27,031 gold. And that brings us in this week at a total of 321,360 gold for the week. So really, really nice week. We did see a lot of the Iron Dock stuff sell. We saw stuff from previous runs sell too, but really nice that we did see some stuff from the dungeon we just ran that actually sold as well. That right now so far, that gives us a total of 928,478 gold that we have made. So almost a million. I mean, less than 80,000 gold away from making a million gold. So 6 weeks, we've made almost a million gold. That's not bad. Definitely hoping next week where we add Drac there and Keep will put us over that million. So yeah, the goal now is 10 million, but if we can keep increasing our, you know, sales here and everything, there's no telling how long it'll take us. I mean, it could be, you know, come quicker than we may think. It may even be that we eventually have to, though, depending on how long it does take, because there's only so many dungeons we can do. I do still need to fill these out. Again, if you have any suggestions for the next ones coming up, please let me know. I have kind of started to consider some of these. I was kind of maybe thinking, I don't know, Scarlet Monastery next, to kind of have a short one after a long one, and then and maybe do something like Sunken Temple or something, or maybe I'll do like Scarlet Monastery and then another, you know, Outlands dungeon or something right here that's kind of quick. And then after, or actually, I was thinking Halls of Lightning, then maybe Scarlet Monastery, or Sunken Temple, one of the two. And then after that, I was thinking maybe No More Gone or something. But anyway, you guys let me know what you guys think. And then anyway, as far as how much gold we've made in each area, we've made 804,923 gold in transmog alone, 123,055 gold in material so far. As far as our realms go, we made 214,980 gold with Proudmoore this week, 106,380 gold with Thrall. And as far as their totals, we've made 41,000 gold with Proudmoore and 386,000 gold with Thrall. So not bad, not bad. They're both doing a pretty good job here. Although, like I said, they are working together. They are trading items between each other. It's just more so just keeping track of how the rounds are doing. So we can go ahead and put it over here. We made 321,360 gold. Again, it's not just because of that dungeon. You saw we actually had a lot of sales from Welding Caverns this week. A lot of those loincloths moved. So that really kind of helped out a lot. But anyway, guys, that is going to be it for this clean out. Don't forget, if you are liking these cleanouts, you are liking this idea, you know, don't forget to share. Let me know what you would like to see me do. Of course, I'm trying to hold off on things like not RFK, SFK, and things like Alderman until we've ran a lot of the other ones, because we want to have stock build up. Not to say I might not do something similar with like what I did with BRD. Maybe I will throw them in a little bit sooner. I feel like Nomeron's a better choice before Alderman though, but not necessarily SFK, but with Alderman anyway, because it is kind of a longer dungeon too. But yeah, when we're ahead, it might be a time to just kind of throw it in because it's a longer dungeon, kind of like how I switched BRD and RFK is what I kind of mean with that. So we may do that and get it a little sooner than we're, you know, wanting to kind of do, because I just really want to get dungeons in first that we're going to get a lot of stuff from. But anyway, that is going to be it again for this one. If you did like it, you do want to see the next one, and you want to see the loot videos and all that, make sure you do hit the like button down below to show that you like it, and hit the subscribe button so you don't miss the next one. Also, don't forget about the link down below to Twitch so you can catch me streaming when I'm streaming these. I usually stream every single weekend, of course, unless I have like a trip or something going on. I do try to get some week streams in if I can, but it's very it's very slim that actually happens, because most of the time I'm actually editing videos or just working behind the scenes on stuff during the week, because I work full time, and then also, you know, I'm a dad, so that takes up my time as well. But also don't forget about the link if you want to check out gaminghero.io and just see what they, you know, have as far as the guides there. It seems like a pretty good idea. It's kind of like they brought like a bunch of creators together to try to put a whole bunch of different guides together in one place. So yeah, but if you do think you like it and you want to try the premium, just know if you sign up for that membership, you use the code word potato, you will actually get a discount. But anyway, guys, that is going to do it for me today. I hope to see you guys later on stream, and hope to see you in the next video.